I'm Joseph Van Adingham, and welcome to my studio. And today I'm going to show you guys my thought process on changing guitar strings. All guitars are not the same when putting on strings. Some have a fixed bridge, some have a floating tremolo like this one. Today we're going to be putting strings on my Ibanez, which has a floating tremolo bridge. With a fixed bridge, all we have to do is loosen up the tuning keys and we can pull the strings out through the back. But with the floating tremolo, it's a little bit more complicated. So on this bridge, strings are clamped right here via these Allen screws right here, and these are fine tuning keys that can make them go up and down in pitch. Then up here we have more Allen screws locking down the strings again to keep tension. It's the same. So first we gotta unlock the strings via these. Underneath this plate there's 3 springs that pull the bridge back. Okay. Then the strings on the front pull the bridge back the other way. I change one string at a time, that way the tension on the bridge is relatively the same. I also like to go from on the outsides all the way in. That way it keeps the bridge from this way, it keeps it straight. So we can get this string out of here. So what we're going to do is we're going to apply pressure here. Be careful not to let go, because when you loosen this up, if you let go, the Allen wrench will come down and geek your pretty paint job that you got. And that would be a bummer. So we do that, and we take that out, just like that. We're putting the strings on backwards compared to a normal fixed bridge guitar. Okay. Then what we do, once again, we apply pressure, and we stick it in the clamp. Sometimes you gotta loosen it a little bit. And make sure it's seated down in there. Nice and straight. And once that's seated, we tighten it down, hand tight. Alright, so once we got it seated, then we can tighten it till it's snug, not over tight. You'll strip out the metal. Then we make sure everything's lined up right. Then we put a kink. And right here, kink, like that, create a kink, and we're going to tighten it. With the thicker strings, I do a little bit less spacing here because it winds up around the tuning gears fast. As I'm tightening the string, I keep pressure here on the string, that way it's nice and flush against this. It doesn't slip at all. Now all we have to do is tune the strings, lock it down, and clip off the ends.